Advocates for the Great Lakes are sounding the alarm tonight after the Trump administration abruptly put a hold on construction of a major project designed to keep invasive carp out of the Great Lakes.
It's called the Brandon Road Project. So we look today at why this is happening and what impact this could ultimately have. Charlie Wojciechowski has more from the lakefront.
Good afternoon. These invasive carp could be devastating if they make it to Lake Michigan. They have a reputation for eating all of the local fish. That could devastate commercial fisheries. It could devastate recreational fisheries. They even have a reputation for jumping into people's boats. That's why this Brandon Roads project was so important. It was the last line of defense before the invasive carp hit Lake Michigan. In this video from the Army Corps of Engineers, the Brandon Roads project near Joliet is described as a high-tech barrier, using electric deterrents, acoustic deterrents, a special channel, and even bubbles to keep invasive species of carp from making their way further up the Des Plaines River to Lake Michigan. Great Lakes advocates call the $1.15 billion Army Corps project vital.
It risks having invasive carp find their way into the Great Lakes, and once those invasive carp are there, it is nearly impossible to remove them.
The carp could be devastating to native fish in the Great Lakes.
These invasive carp are eating machines. Two of the species are plankton eaters, so in particular they could outcompete some of our native fish for plankton. So our baby walleye, yellow perch, lake whitefish, all species people really care about in the Great Lakes, they would lose access to that food.
But last week, the Army Corps of Engineers put a stop work order on the project pending further review, even though the funds have already been allocated. Governor J.B. Pritzker immediately pointed his finger at the White House, even though the Trump administration has backed the project in the past.
It's clear that the Trump administration literally is attacking fresh water, clean water, drinking water for the Great Lakes and for the country.
Now there is fear that this decade-old project has become a political football that could threaten the commercial and recreational future of the Great Lakes.
We really want to see the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers explain why there's been a stop work order, and we really think the most important thing is for the workers to be able to get back to work.
And the fishing industry here on Lake Michigan, very important to Great Lakes in general. That's about a $7 billion industry, and it supports over 100,000 jobs. At Lake Michigan, I'm Charlie Wojciechowski. Back to you.